Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends Kitty Pryde, and if she falls over this time, it's literally my fourth time doing this. She falls over doing the old school turnarounds. I can't remember if I have reviewed her. I think I may have, I just can't. I'm slowly building up my playlist, so if you guys check out the playlist, they should be slowly updating. And I'm going to kind of finally get every video into a playlist so then I can finally keep track of what I've reviewed and haven't reviewed, and also kind of see what holes are in my collection. But alright guys, we'll let her finish up that 360 and we'll check out the details. Alright guys, so first off we'll go ahead and check out, I can't remember his name, I think it's like Lockhead, I can't remember, I know it starts with Lock something, Lockjaw, it's not Lock, having a bad brain fart. But it's a really cool little dragon. I wish I remembered his name, sorry. But it's got, you know, a decent sculpt. You can see all the different, kind of gives him that reptile skin. Let's bring it up a little closer so you guys can really see. It's got black eyes and a little white, you know, fang on both sides. It's just, you know, a cute little guy. But he's not, you know, articulating anything. He does have the little pegs at the bottom of his feet to kind of mount onto her little forearm there. See his tail, but he does have like detail on the skin to kind of give it. Overall, I think it's, you know, a good little sculpt of the dragon. Very cool. And then one thing to know, if you guys aren't, you know, buying the Hasbro one, you want the Kitty Pryde one, as you buy or you used, make sure she has this, because this clip literally can fall off. And I've had friends in the past buy this and it's missing the clip, and then they can't mount him on her. So that kind of sucks. So just be worried, this comes off, so check for that piece. A lot of people don't even selling it, don't mean to even notice that's gone. So just my little 2 cents there. But overall, I think she's got a really nice face sculpt. I think it's a very I mean, it's pretty plain, it's a stagnant look, but I think the flesh tone looks good. I like the way the eyes came out. The hair looks good. You can see the darks. I mean, it's like a black with the brown kind of highlighted in there. But it's just a clean paint job. It's got a nice pink lipstick on. Overall, I think the head sculpt looks really good. I really like the flow of the hair too. I think that looks really cool. Her suit is just, you know, she's got the kind of a darker gray around her neck, but you can see all the kind of stitching along the top here. And it's got more of that, it's almost like a clear, shinier yellow plastic on her chest here, but you can see some of the rivets of the suit on the shoulders, along the front of the chest, and it continues on the lower part and kind of goes into her stomach, but you can see more of that stitching on the sides. I think that looks really cool. Got the little X-Men belt, tiny little X, a little yellow X with the black buckle there. Goes all the way around. You know, Toy Biz is not really known for great female body sculpts, because it is kind of, I mean, you can look at her hips, they look really wide, and then she gets really skinny, and it kind of, definitely an hourglass shape, but it just looks funky right there. You know, it just doesn't flow right compared to the way Hasbro's been doing it, which does have double jointed elbows, but we'll go ahead and go over the articulation in a minute. But it does have the gray paint, and it kind of goes into a yellow glove there, and it's definitely a almost borderline translucent plastic. The way the yellow is, it gets pretty thin during the fingers. But coming down on her legs here, you can see more of that stitching on the suit. I think that looks really cool, and kind of stretching of the material. Same thing on the boots here, but otherwise it's all gray. Doesn't really have a lot of paint detail in it. I do like how she's got, I guess, kind of like platforms, like 90s platforms, almost like Spice Girls. But it does have pegs with bottom of the feet, but I like how wide and kind of flat they are, so she doesn't usually have a problem standing. But overall, I mean, it's a cool little Kitty Pryde. It's just older, so it just kind of looks off-centered there. So we're going to go over the articulation. So her head looks down, not very much at all. Looks up a little bit. Turns side to side, but the hair is very hard, so it's hard to get it over her shoulders. She does have ball joints in the shoulders, so they move out, forward, and back. She does have a upper arm rotation. Oh my gosh, my memory is bad today. Double jointed elbows. It's got forearm articulation there. Got a hinge at the wrist. And she does have the hand clamp articulation, not individual fingers. She does have a really nice clicky ab crunch. Crunches back. Looks like she broke her back. And then she does have a waist swivel. And she kicks forward and spreads not very far. Does have the upper thigh swivel, almost mid-thigh swivel. Double jointed knees, boot rotation, ankles move down, they move up. She does have the old school ankle rocker, toe articulation, and pegals the bottom of her feet. So I'll go ahead and show you guys how tall Kitty Pryde is. Then before I show you guys how tall she is, I'll just show you. So those little feet there, just kind of plug right on in there. You kind of and he stays on pretty good. I mean, this one little foot, there we go. Now he's locked on there. He's not moving. All right, I'll show you guys how tall Kitty Pryde is. All right, guys, so Kitty Pryde stands right around about 5.5 inches tall. And then here she is next to the Juggernaut series Kitty Pryde, and it's definitely a size difference. I mean, it's a different figure. I mean, she just looks just over on bigger. I mean, it's just a totally different figure. So you can kind of see even in the, you can just tell the difference in the body shape, how Hasbro, it looks, you know, it's just more smooth. It just looks really, you know, good. I definitely have this one with my X-Men. The Toy Biz one did get replaced, but then you can kind of see the differences in the dragons. So I definitely like the Hasbro one a little more. But definitely, actually, I kind of like the Toy Biz one a little more. I like how big he is. But this one just kind of the tail wraps around her neck rather than having pegs on her wrist. But it's definitely a darker purple on the Hasbro one. But it's got kind of a metallic paint or metallic plastic on the darker purple one. But otherwise, he doesn't have any teeth showing. Just got a little dab of paint on his eyes. But yeah, so you just get a little comparison there. But I mean, overall, it's a completely different looking girl. It's even, you know, a different suit. I mean, very cool. But it's nice because then you get something, you know, completely different rather than feeling like you just kind of, I don't know what I'm saying. But overall, I like both of them. But yeah, I definitely like the way this one looks compared to the Toy Biz one. But there you go, guys. That's my review on the Marvel Legends Kitty Pryde from the Giant Man series from Toy Biz. Hope you guys liked it. Please leave a comment. If you want to see her compared to other figures, let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.